We believe in acting with integrity. Now, acting in integrity requires a certain sense of personal courage. It requires a healthy dose of boldness. So, what is boldness? Boldness is confidence that what I have to say or do is true, right, and just. Now, the question is, how can I create this confidence? How do I generate this inner energy within me that gives me the conviction to stand up for what is right and so achieve a culture of integrity? I would like to introduce you to the art of how to do self-thinking. You know, we live in a busy society where most of our time is taken up with what we do, and we do not have enough time for reflection. Reflection and being able to self-think, that is, being able to talk to ourselves and reflect on our priorities, to reflect on what is important to us, requires deliberate effort. Boldness can only come about when we are sensitive to what is in our hearts, when we know what is of utmost importance to us and what is of priority to us, then only can we demonstrate courage and boldness. So, in order to develop this center of energy giving confidence, you need to be inculcating a basic ancient discipline that most leaders would do, and that is the discipline of journaling. The ability and the discipline to write down your thoughts and to spell out your priorities in life. There are three benefits to keeping a journal or a diary. Number one, it helps you to establish your priorities. Most people don't have trouble with leading busy lives, but just being busy doesn't mean you're purposeful. So if you take time to journal down and write down what are your priorities at work and priorities in life, it will enable you to say yes to what is important and no to what is not. Because the ability to say no requires boldness, and that can only come about if your priorities are right. Secondly, journaling helps you to identify your passion in life. Important as it is, life is not just about work. And if you are able to identify your passion in life, areas that you can serve in the community, some strengths that you can utilize, you will find then you will be more productive at work because you derive your energy from your passion. And how are you going to know what your passion is if you don't take time to think, you don't take time to self-reflect? Thirdly, having a journal helps you to establish life principles. Principles of ethics, principle of integrity, what you will do or what you will not do. So you decide in advance so that when the time of temptation comes or when situations come that may require you to compromise your values, you are able to demonstrate boldness and to reject those tempting offers or compromising situations. Why? Because you have taken time to journal, you have taken time to think through situations before it actually happens. So, practically speaking, the character quality of boldness comes about when one is able to establish their priorities, where one is able to establish their passion and also their principles in life. And this comes through the simple habit of keeping a journal. So, how do we create an environment in the organization where there is integrity? Environment refers to that which is external. So to have a culture of integrity, you first needs to start with the environment. And the environment is referring to your sense of boldness, your sense of clarity in thinking through your life and what is important to you. And this environment that affects the environment can only happen if you take time to self-think. And how can you self-think if you don't learn the practical skill of keeping a diary and journaling down your passion, your principles, and your priorities in life. Think about it. Go buy a diary.